Welcome back to Humans in 5 and welcome to 2017.
It's the start of a new year and we're willing to bet that a lot of our viewers have made some resolutions to kickstart their goals for the new year.
Why do we make resolutions? Do we ever keep those promises that we make to ourselves?
New Year's resolutions actually have deep roots. January is named after the Roman two-faced god Janus, who was the god of transitions, beginnings, and endings. At times of transition, like the new year, people would make vows to Janus to start their year right.
Babylonians also had start-of-year traditions. They would promise their gods that they would return borrowed objects and pay back their debts to get each new year off on the right foot.
So New Year's resolutions have long histories. But do they ever work? How often do people actually achieve these crazy goals? We can all think of a resolution we've made on the 1st, but already forgotten about by the 5th.
Richard Wiseman of the University of Hertfordshire took a look into how often people keep their resolutions. He surveyed 3,000 people across a year to see who managed to keep their resolutions and how they did it.
At the start of the year, 52% of those surveyed were confident that they would be able to keep their New Year's resolutions for the rest of the year. However, by the end of the year, 88% failed to meet their goals.
Wiseman also noticed that there were different trends evident among the men and the women who were successful in keeping their resolutions. Men achieved their resolutions more often when they set concrete goals. Instead of promising to lose weight, men were more successful when they promised to lose a certain amount of weight each week.
A different strategy led to more resolution success among the women of the study. Women were more likely to stick to plan when they made their goals public by telling their friends. The accountability of sharing their goals with others and the support from their friends and families made them more likely to stick to task.
Ultimately, it doesn't really matter if you win or lose at the resolution game. There's nothing wrong with setting goals each year, and there's also nothing wrong with missing them if life gets in the way.
But if you're keen to turn over a new leaf this year, the best plan is to stick to something manageable, make sure you outline a concrete plan for how you're going to do it, and always work on tailoring any strategy to figure out what works best for you.
No matter what your resolutions are this year, we'll stick with you if you meet them, and we'll commiserate if you don't. Our resolution is to keep you up to date with the human story as it happens, so we'll see you next time on Humans in 5.